Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's so lovely to have you here today. My name is Sherry. As we begin our practice, I want to gently remind you to listen to the wisdom of your own body. This is your practice, and you are the expert on what feels right for you. Throughout our time together, I'll offer suggestions and guidance, but please always know that you have the freedom to modify, to rest, or to skip anything that doesn't serve you today. There's a big difference between a gentle stretch or a feeling of a working muscle, what we call discomfort, or anything that feels sharpening or true pain. If anything feels like pain, that's your body's signal to ease off, adjust, or simply take a pause. There's always options. You can take a movement smaller, hold it for less time, or simply rest. Do what feels best in your body, and remember, there's no right or wrong way to do yoga. Yoga is done your way. So let's begin. Let's find a comfortable seat, maybe meeting at the end of the chair. Let's bring our shoulders up, back, and down, introducing my little dog buddy. Let's just start by closing our eyes, maybe gently bringing the hands on top of the thighs. Just tune into the breath. Start by just noticing what the breath feels like. How fast or slow, how deep or shallow, where you're feeling the breath in the body. Is it the belly, the chest? Let's start to lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale, breathing in. As you exhale this time, soften your face, your forehead, cheeks, and jaw. Let your face find a softness. Breathe in. As you exhale, soften through the back, the shoulders. Maybe they fall further away from your ears. Relax, releasing tension. Bring your attention to the hips. As you exhale, releasing, feeling heavier, noticing the chair that supports you. Bring your attention into the legs. Allow them to relax and feel heavy. Notice the ground beneath your feet. Taking a couple more breaths here. Slowing everything down. When you're ready, just gently opening the eyes. Let's start to invite movement in. Let's wiggle some toes. Maybe just start to lift the feet. Moving to the hands, let's wiggle fingers. Maybe lift the hands. Let's roll through the wrists. Change direction. Releasing the hands back down to the chest. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, releasing the chin all the way down to the chest. Release the shoulders down away from the ears. Breathing into the back of the neck. Feeling the length. On your next inhale, let's sweep the chin across the left side of the chest. Chin reaches for the left shoulder. Exhale, sweep the chin back to center. Inhale, right. Exhale, chin to center. Let's do one more each side. Inhale that chin toward the left shoulder. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, coming back all the way up. Releasing the left ear to the left shoulder. Option to stay here. Option to gently place the hand on top of the head. Option to release that right arm long, just feeling lots of length. Taking breath into the right side of their neck. One more breath. Let's release the left hand, bringing them all the way down. And now bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Option for that right hand to gently place on top. Option to release the left hand down. Wherever you are, just breathe into the side of the neck, doing what feels best in your body. One more breath. Releasing both hands, bringing them to the top of the legs. Let's take a breath in. Let's look over to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. Let's start to roll the shoulders up, back and down. Big shoulder rolls. Just noticing how this feels. Let's inhale the hands up to the shoulders, and now let our elbows guide us in creating big circles, really drawing the shoulder blades back together. And now let's release the arms down. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, press the arms back. Pressing back, coming back down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Pressing the hands back. Noticing how each version of this feels different in the body. Inhale, this is our last one. Inhale. Let's bring the left arm up and across the body. Swoop the right arm underneath. Bring that hand over as we draw it toward the right shoulder. Release the shoulders down. Let's stay connected to our breath. Long inhales, long exhales. Feeling this in the outer side of our shoulder, upper arm, maybe into your back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release the arms down. Now let's bring that right arm up and across. Swoop the left arm under, bend, draw that hand toward the shoulder. Release the shoulders down. Spine is tall. Maybe the chin is slightly tucked as we find length in the back of the neck. Continue to breathe. Notice where you feel this. Take a big breath in. Exhale, releasing the arms down. Let's lift the arms up so they're directly out of the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. Palms are open. We're going to inhale, draw the hands back, shine the heart forward, bring the shoulder blades together, maybe gazing up. As you exhale, bring the left arm over top of the right. Hands make full contact with the body, chin to the chest, round forward. Inhale, opening all the way back up. Lift the heart, gaze above. Exhale, right arm comes over top. Connect that hand with your body, full body hug, rounding forward. Tuck the chin. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm over top. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling all the way up, releasing the arms down. We're going to bring the arms up so the palms are just flexed, just on either side of the chest. As we inhale, we're going to press the arms forward. Exhale, bring the arms all the way back in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, really pressing the palms away, reaching through those arms. As you exhale, really drawing the shoulder blades together, elbows back. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing the hands down, straighten the spine. We're going to do a gentle cat-cow here. So as you inhale, you're going to draw the hands back toward the hips. Shine the heart forward. Exhale, hands float down the legs. Find the top of the knees, really round to the back. Spine is reaching toward the chair. Inhale. Keep those elbows in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Returning back to center. Let's just heel toe the feet open 1 foot length. Keeping the hands planted on the thighs. We're going to release the ribs over to the left side. Inhale as we move the rib cage forward, over toward the right. Exhale as we round through the back. So we're focused on the rib cage and the center of the spine here. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, just moving those ribs. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. Let's heel toe the legs even wider. Now we're going to focus on the hips, doing a similar movement. So we're going to release over to the left side, but we're going to bring the hips forward and down. Exhale, it's really rounding, tilting the pelvis forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time, if it feels good, let's pick up our hands. Let's do a couple more, stirring the pot. Coming back to stillness, let's heel toe our feet back in so they're in alignment with the hips. Release the arms down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, invert the palms, reach through the shoulders, gazing upwards if that feels good in your neck. Really extending through the shoulders and the armpits. Let's release the left hand all the way down. Maybe it lands on your thigh or on the edge of the chair. Inhale that left arm even higher. Exhale, have that hand reach all the way over to the other side. Maybe you're gazing under the armpit. Both of your sitting bones are firmly planted on your chair. Inhale all the way up. Release that hand down to the opposite knee. Keep that hand planted behind your hip. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale and twist. Notice where you feel this twist. Exhale back to center. Inhaling, arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, invert the palms, reach. Create that space in the shoulders. We'll be finding length in the body. When you're ready, releasing the opposite hand all the way down. Inhale that other hand all the way up. Exhale, reaching over the head, keeping both sitting bones connected, gaze under the bicep. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale that hand to the opposite knee. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale and twist. Release your shoulders down. Spine is tall. Staying connected to your breath. One more breath here. Exhale, returning back to center. Let's bring the left elbow up. Put the hand behind the head. Inhale, straighten the spine. And we're just going to twist down toward the right side. Inhale, open back up. Open the shoulder, elbow reaches back. Exhale, twist, maybe reaching that shoulder toward the opposite knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale all the way up. Release that hand down. Let's bring the right hand up. Place it behind the head. Elbow is wide. Inhale. Draw the elbow back. Exhale, just twisting that shoulder toward the left knee. Inhale, open all the way up. This is just a subtle twist. Just feeling it differently in the body. Exhale, twisting, bring that shoulder forward and down. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale all the way up, releasing the hand down, bringing both hands behind the chair, planting them behind the hips. Fingers are placing forward or putting your hands on the edge of your chair. Let's just lift the chest forward, draw the shoulder blades together. Just lift up long through the spine, opening through the chest. Exhale, releasing those shoulders forward. Bring the feet so they're in line with your hips. Arms down. We're going to do a gentle sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, just forward fold, really relying on the feet, pressing into your feet. Release the palms down. Belly is on your legs, maybe. Inhale, half lift. Hands come to the top of the legs. Straighten your spine. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Head is reaching forward, lots of length. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, pressing up through the feet. Inhaling all the way up, bringing hands to prayer. Exhaling, hands down through heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, really pressing into the feet. Inhale, half lift, hands on the thighs. Straighten the spine. Exhale, releasing the hands down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Hands to prayer, down through heart center. Releasing back down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, releasing the hands. Inhale all the way up. Hands come down through heart center, releasing the palms. Moving to the feet. We're going to inhale the right leg. Exhale, release it down. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, release it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, bring the hands under the hamstring or under the bottom of the leg. Spine is tall, shoulders are away from the ears. Let's find some big circles in the left ankle. Change direction. Bringing that leg to stillness. Let's inhale, then lengthen that left leg. And now let's flex and point the foot. Bringing that foot to stillness. Let's inhale. As you exhale, release the heel back toward the chair. And now inhale, length. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, releasing it all the way down. Now let's pick up the right leg, hands scoop under the hamstring. Straighten the spine, release the shoulders down. Let's bring some big circles into the ankle. Change direction. Coming to stillness, let's extend that right leg long. And now flex and point the foot. Just a few more here. Let's bring that foot to stillness. Let's inhale, reach the toes long. Exhale, bring the heel toward the chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Let's extend the left leg long. Really plant that right foot. Heel is on the floor, toes are up. We're going to have a couple options here, but we're going to be folding forward, finding a stretch in the back of the hamstring. So inhale, arms up to begin. Exhale, we're going to start to fold forward. You might start to feel the stretch and hold here. Maybe you release your hands on top of the legs on that right leg and really fold a little bit further. Let's take a few breaths here. I'm going to give you the option to flow up, or you can press up directly from here. So we can release the hands, take an inhale. Exhale the arms all the way up. Inhale. And now let's bring the arms all the way back up. Release the foot. Bring the hands back down. Extending the right foot. Heel is connecting with the floor. Foot is flexed. That left foot is firmly planted. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale. Let's start by bringing the hands on to that left leg. Folding forward, keeping the spine straight, feeling this in the back of the leg. Taking a few breaths here. Option to release the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale all the way up. Releasing, drawing that foot back in. We're going to make our way into a wide leg forward fold, finding our version of happy baby. So creating lots of space between the knees. Knees are pressing out toward the back. Spine is tall. Hands are on the tops of our thighs. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, allow the hands to float down the legs. Just stopping whenever you feel you need to stop, but option to continue till you're parallel. Maybe those arms are hooked around the legs. Hands are on your calves or ankles. Really lengthen the spine. Head is in line with the spine. On your next inhale, slide the hands up on top of the legs and then press through the arms all the way up. Let's heel toe our feet back to center. We're going to stand and sit 3 times before we finally stand and stay standing. So on your next inhale, pressing through the feet, rising all the way up. Exhale, slowly sitting all the way back, finding that chair with your hips, maybe reaching back. Inhale, pressing all the way up. Exhale, reaching back with the tailbone. Maybe hands find the chair. Sitting down. Pressing all the way up. Sitting back one last time. This time, pressing all the way up. Let's stand up, make our way to the back of the chair. Standing fairly close to the chair, hands are on top of the back of the chair. Feet are in mountain pose, so just under the hips. Let's tilt those hips in. Find lots of length in the spine. Roll the shoulders up and back. Now we're going to inhale, come high up on the toes. Exhale, slowly release down. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, release the toes down. Inhale. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, releasing the toes down. Last one. Inhale, pressing all the way up. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, toes lift. Exhale, releasing the toes down. Now, keeping our feet hip distance apart, hands on the chair to begin. We're going to find chair pose. So finding lots of length in the spine. Take a big inhale as you lift through the head. As you exhale, start to reach back with the tailbone. Keeping lots of length in the spine. Maybe if you look down, you can see the tips of your toes. Finding a nice, stable stance here. This is great for balance, strengthening our legs, which helps us stay independent and alive a long, long time. Options here as we stay in chair for a few breaths. So we can inhale the arms up if that feels good. You can bring your arms out in front of you. You can bring your arms to prayer at chest. If your arms are in prayer, maybe you're pressing those palms into each other, bringing a little extra workout into the top of the body. From wherever you are, let's start to just come up an inch and down an inch. So really starting to bring some fire into those legs, noticing how this feels, getting stronger every day. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Press all the way up. So returning our hands to the chair if they're not already there. Let's step back into our first down dog. So stepping away from the chair, releasing the body down so it's in line or parallel to the floor. Head is floating down so your ears are in line with your biceps. Straight spine if that feels good. Option, you can have a nice bend in your knee here, whatever feels best in your body. Let's just take a stretch here, take a breath. And when you're ready, we're going to step the right foot to the top of the mat toward the chair. We're high up on those left toes. So from here, we're going to just reach that heel back. Feel a nice stretch through the calf muscle. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, reach the heel. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's come all the way up on that toe. We're going to turn the foot 45 degrees and release that foot down. So we're going to come into warrior 1. So that foot is on a 45-degree angle. Our hips and shoulders are still square to the chair. So our right knee is over the right ankle. We are now warriors. Options here to keep your hand on the chairs, or you can inhale arms all the way up. And we're going to take a few breaths here in warrior 1. Option to flow your arms with me. We're going to inhale, draw the arms all the way back. Exhale, press the arms forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press those arms away. Last one, inhale. And exhale, press the arms away. 2 options here. We're going to humble our warrior. So option to bring your hands back to the chair, or you can flow your arms so the palms are reaching up toward the ceiling. Let's take a big breath in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we're just going to hinge forward. Really making sure that that right knee is over the ankle so the weight is going down directly into the ankle. We don't want the knee further than the ankle because then the weight goes into the knee. Strong warriors as we humble. Again, your hands can be on the chair here as you tilt forward. One more breath. Inhale, arms all the way back up. One more breath. Exhale the hands down to the chair if they're not there. And then let's step that right foot all the way to the back, releasing down into down dog. Again, you can have a bend in the knee, lots of length in the spine. Head is between the arms. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, step that right foot back toward the chair. Now we're going to make our way into warrior two. So open that back foot 90 degrees. So hips are open, shoulders are open. We're going to windmill that left arm all the way wide. Keep that right hand on the chair or lift it. Right knee is over the right ankle. We're pressing down into that ankle, into the back of this left foot. Shoulders are wide open. We're gazing off the middle of that right finger and the right hand. Shoulders are down, away from the body. Taking one more breath here, then we're going to flow. So on your next inhale, pressing up through that right leg, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, releasing down into warrior two. Inhale, palms come to touch. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, really straightening that leg, keeping your hips open. Exhale, warrior two. You are so strong. Last offering here. Option to bring the right forearm to the top of the chair or to the top of the leg. Let's bring that left arm just forward as it reaches. Whatever feels safe and best for you. Really reaching that left arm long. One more breath here. Now we're going to press through that right leg, draw ourselves all the way back to warrior two. And then let's turn that right palm up. Reach that hand up toward the sky. Inhale one time. Exhale, releasing that hand back down to the chair. Let's windmill that left arm back. Turn the left toes so they're square to the chair. Right foot steps back. Downward dog. Take a breath here. We're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So as you inhale, exhale, step the left foot forward, staying high up on the right toes, squaring the hips, squaring the shoulders, hands are on the back of the chair. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, release that right heel down, feeling the stretch in the calf, whatever feels good. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release the heel, feel the stretch. Inhale. Exhale, heel reaches back. Inhale, coming up. This time releasing that right foot, releasing it into that 45-degree angle as we find warrior one. Option to keep our hands on the chair. Let's make sure that right hip comes forward. We're square, our hips and shoulders are square to the chair. Option to keep the hands on the chair or inhale them all the way up. That left knee is over the left ankle. You should be able to see your toes. Drop those shoulders down. Taking a few breaths here. And let's get ready to flow if that's in your practice today. Inhale, draw the hands back. Exhale, press it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhaling all the way back up. Now we're going to humble our warrior. So let's release our hands to the top of the chair or float them so the palms are reaching back. Take a big breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, leaning forward. Staying connected to your breath. You are stronger than you think. Pressing into that left foot, let's inhale all the way back up. Let's release the hands down to the chair. Square the toes, step back into down dog. Let's release the head between the arms. Maybe we're bending our knees, finding lots of length through the spine. Take a breath. Let's inhale. As you exhale, step the left foot to the top of the mat. Right foot opens 90 degrees. So now we're opening our hips, our shoulders. Let's inhale that right arm high and wide. Left hand stays on the chair or bringing it into warrior two. That knee is over the ankle. Shoulders and hips are open. Shoulders are down away from the ears. You're gazing off the middle finger of that left hand. Taking a couple breaths here. Now preparing to flow on your inhale, pressing up through that left leg, palms come to touch. Exhale, palms all the way down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Finding warrior two, taking a breath here. And then we have the option to release the left arm to the top of the chair or the top of the thigh. Bring that right arm, either stacking it over the shoulder or reaching forward, finding lots of length. One more big breath here. Just draw yourself back up to warrior two. Flip the palm on the left hand. Inhale that palm high up to the sky. Take one breath, really reach that hand. Exhale, you're almost done. Come back to warrior two. Windmill that arm. Square that right foot. Step back into down dog, releasing the ears between the biceps. And from here, let's just walk back up toward the chair, keeping our feet hip distance apart. We're just going to do a little bit of balancing based in chair. We've been working on this a lot. So taking a big breath in, we're going to sit back into chair. And we're going to start to march. So inhale the right foot up, exhale, press it down. Inhale the left foot up, exhale, place it down. And let's just slowly and carefully lift our feet, alternating sides. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Couple more each side. Last one on the right. Last one on the left. Now shifting our weight into the left, we're going to stay in our chair pose, pick up the right leg and just place it over the left. Maybe you have your toes on the ground. Maybe you lift it all the way up. Option if you're feeling really brave and strong to bring the hands to prayer. Really balancing here. Whatever feels best. One more breath. Let's release that right leg down. Let's come up and shake that out. Back to center, feet and hips are square, sitting back down into chair, that spine is long. Let's take that left foot, place it over the right. Option to have those toes down or just sit it on top. Again, nice and strong here. Option to bring the hands to prayer. Whatever feels best. 2 more breaths here. Releasing that left leg down, pressing all the way up. We did it. Let's come back to the front of our chair. Meeting at the end. Let's inhale our arms all the way up. Exhale, let's just release them all the way down. Let's take one more cleansing breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing them all the way down. Let's inhale our arms all the way forward. Let's interlace the fingers. Let's keep them big and round like we're hugging a beach ball. Really round the chin into the body. Feeling a beautiful stretch through the top of the back. Inhale, let's bring those hands all the way up. Invert the palms, reaching up. Exhale, bringing those palms all the way down. Flip the hands so the palms are facing you, hugging that beach ball. Now releasing the arms, straightening through the spine. Let's find some space between our feet. We're going to do a few good mornings. So let's inhale the arms up, interlace the fingers behind the head, or maybe you want your hands on your shoulders, whatever feels best. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, we're just going to press into the feet and we're going to make our way as we fold forward, relying on our back and core muscles. Press into the feet. Inhale. If this is really hard, just bring your hands to your thighs. Exhale, doing the same thing, but just with that added support. Inhale, pressing all the way back up. Exhale. Inhale. Let's just do one more. Releasing all the way down. Pressing through the feet, staying strong through the core and the back. Releasing all the way up. Let's heel toe the feet in. Take a big breath in, find length in the spine. Exhale, release that left elbow down, just finding length in the right side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, bringing the other elbow, the right elbow down. Left elbow reaches for the sky. Inhale, back up. One more each side. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way back up. Let's release our arms down. Let's shake those out a little bit. All right, let's extend the right leg long. Option to take the left ankle, place it over the shin, or you can keep that left foot planted, right ankle across the leg. Either one is perfectly perfect. Maybe just placing the left hand on the inside of that leg, just pressing the knee down and away, opening through the hip, bringing in a nice stretch. Just a couple more breaths here. Release that left leg down. Now you can extend that leg, the left leg forward, or keep it planted, bringing the right ankle across the left at the shin or across the top of the leg. Right hand is on the inside of the leg. Just gently press away or open wherever you are. Almost there. One more breath. Let's release that leg. Let's bring our feet back so we're in line. We're going to do one last flow, just flushing everything through the body, releasing the hands to the sides. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, just gently forward fold, hands on the thighs. Let's straighten the spine. Exhale, relax, release the arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down. One more. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down onto the legs, folding forward, keeping that spine straight. Really lengthening here. Release the arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Let's make our way to the back of the chair. Maybe feeling the back of the chair support you. Really releasing down into the chair, feet into the earth. Maybe hands are just on the palm, on your legs for a moment. Or maybe you'd like to bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Inviting you to close your eyes. Just start to reconnect with the breath. Your hands are on your heart and your belly, breathing into the space between the hand and your body. Bringing your attention to the head, soften your face. Bringing your attention to the back, the shoulders, the chest. On your next exhale, just relax and soften. Tension moves to the hips, feeling heavier, more relaxed. Connecting with the top of the legs, the bottom of the legs, letting everything go. Feeling the earth beneath the soles of your feet. We're going to spend a couple minutes here in your Shavasana, so making your way into whatever version feels best. So hands can be on thighs, on belly, or down along your sides, or maybe cupped in the middle, whatever feels good to you. Release those shoulders down and breathe. Bring your attention back to the breath, the tip of the nose, the skin around the nostrils, noticing your inhales and exhales. Take a moment to notice your state of mind. Notice how your body feels. And when you're ready, gently inviting movement into the body, first through the toes, maybe little wiggles. Maybe picking the feet up and down. Maybe moving to the hands, wiggling fingers, opening and closing the palms of your hands. Gently and slowly opening your eyes. Let's take one last breath together. Release the arms down. Let's inhale, arms all the way up. Bringing hands to prayer. Exhale, bringing them down through heart center. As they pass by into heart center, bowing into your hands. Sending love and gratitude to my fellow yogis. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, sharing your energy and your practice. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope you have the most beautiful and peaceful day. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.